Dear Starseed from Gaia, your lifetime partner is already moving toward you, and the high beings have sent this message to make sure you do not miss them when they arrive. I am Ophelia, emissary of the Galactic Federation of Light. What you are about to receive is not simply a video. It is a direct transmission from the Arcturian Council, delivered to you at the exact moment your heart was ready to receive it. This is not coincidence. This is sacred timing. You didn't find this transmission by chance. Your heart called this message in. Something deep within you has been holding a love so vast, so patient, so unshakable, and the Arcturian Council is here to tell you that love was never unrequited. It was always in motion. It was always finding its way back to you. By the end of this transmission, you will understand exactly how to recognize your lifetime partner and align yourself with the divine union that has already been written in the stars for you. But here is the first revelation. The reason you have not yet fully received your lifetime partner is not because you are unworthy. It is because a part of you has not yet believed you already won. This is not content. It is a transmission. Your twin flame journey led you here, and the universe is speaking directly to you through every word you are about to hear. The Arcturian Council does not send messages to those who are not ready. They sent this one to you, like this transmission to affirm to the universe. My heart is ready for divine love. Subscribe if you are on the twin flame path and aligning with sacred union. Comment 1111 if you feel your heart awakening to the truth that your lifetime partner is already on their way. This is not just a message. It is a moment of divine intervention. Your soul has been waiting for this guidance. Your heart knows why you are here. You have been waiting. Not in the passive sense of sitting still, like a statue carved from stone, but in the deepest, most profoundly exhausting way a soul can wait. Imagine yourself as a lighthouse keeper, tending a flame that burns for a ship you cannot yet see, through storms that threaten to extinguish it. You have been holding a sacred space within your very being for something that felt like a truth, a vibrant energy you could sense resonating within your bones, but which remained just beyond the grasp of your physical senses. You have poured your love, your hope, your deepest aspirations in the direction of an invisible horizon, a destination whispered only by your soul. You have reached, with an almost desperate longing, toward a connection that your rational mind could not possibly explain, a bridge built of pure faith and intuition, but one that your heart, that ancient, knowing core of your being, adamantly refused to abandon or stop believing in. And somewhere along this arduous journey, the pragmatic, often cynical voice of the world, like a chilling wind, told you that this devotion was foolishness, a naive chase after an unattainable dream. It whispered that real love wasn't a homecoming to oneself and another, but rather a series of compromises, a settling for convenience, an acceptance of whatever fragments were readily available, a dulling of your own light to match the dimness of the ordinary. But a part of you, a sacred, unyielding part, never truly believed that narrative, not deep down, because somewhere beneath the layers of accumulated doubt, the sting of countless disappointments, and the long, echoing quiet of nights spent questioning your own sanity, wondering if perhaps something was fundamentally flawed within you, there resided a profound knowing. It was a silent hum, a unique frequency that vibrated beneath every fleeting surface thought, a persistent whisper that had almost, through its very constancy, faded into the background noise of your daily existence. And that whisper, that gentle yet insistent truth, spoke volumes. This is not all there is. There is something more. There is a soul designed to resonate with the very depth and breadth of what you carry within you. That whisper was not a mere figment of your yearning, a trick of the light distorting your perception of reality. Oh no. That whisper was your soul, in its infinite wisdom, receiving a divine transmission, a signal from the universe, a beacon of connection that your conscious mind wasn't yet equipped to consciously tune into. It was a message broadcast on a frequency only your soul could recognize. What you have been experiencing, that persistent ache that settles in your chest, the profound loneliness that can feel like an island unto yourself, the sensation of being a displaced traveler in a world that seems to stride forward with effortless momentum, while you remain anchored, seemingly still, in the most crucial matters of the heart, This is not evidence that love has forgotten you. It is not a cosmic oversight. Instead, it is the potent, sometimes uncomfortable, pressure of a magnificent frequency upgrade. This is the visceral feeling when the universe is not withholding love from you, but rather meticulously preparing you to receive it at a level, an intensity, a depth that your current nervous system, your energetic field, your emotional body simply could not have integrated or sustained before this very moment. Think of it as the universe building a new, larger vessel within you, capable of holding a more expansive and powerful love. Many souls who find themselves walking this particular, often solitary, path, the path of profound soul recognition, of an unwavering refusal to settle for anything less than a sacred resonance, of holding the pure frequency of divine union, even when every outward sign in their tangible reality contradicts its existence. Most of these magnificent souls carry within them a wound, a deep-seated energetic scar that they have perhaps never fully acknowledged or named. And this wound, this often hidden source of their struggle, is this: they believe, somewhere within the very architecture of their being, in the fundamental code of their existence, that their very depth is the problem. They internalize the belief that they love too much, that they feel too intensely, that their desire for something truly real and profoundly connected is simply too much for this world to realistically deliver. And so, in a way that is both heartbreakingly subtle and devastatingly effective, they begin to self-protect. They start to manage their own heart, like a gardener meticulously pruning away the most vibrant blooms for fear they are too bold. They begin to turn down the volume on their own soul's deepest longing, muffling its call. They learn, through painful experience, to present a more palatable version of themselves, appearing less needy, less intense, less spiritually awake, because they discovered early on that the unadulterated, full expression of their authentic being can overwhelm, even frighten, those who were never meant to remain in their orbit. It's like trying to dim a powerful searchlight so as not to disturb the nocturnal creatures, unaware that the very ship you need to signal is looking for that powerful beam. This, my dear heart, is the invisible pattern, the subtle energetic block that the Arcturian Council of the Heart lineage has been diligently working to dissolve within this precise and pivotal cycle of time. They are not intervening because you are broken, for you are far from it. They are intervening because the very act of managing your own magnificent frequency, the conscious or unconscious suppression of your own radiant love signal, is precisely what has been creating a perceived delay in the arrival of the one who was exquisitely designed to meet it, to resonate with it, to amplify it. You have been intentionally dimming your spiritual and emotional transmission, like a pilot reducing the power of their signal, all in an effort to avoid startling or scaring away potential connections. But your divine counterpart, the soul woven into the fabric of your destiny, is not searching for a diminished, hesitant signal. They are actively scanning the energetic ether for the times full times frequency, the vibrant, unadulterated broadcast that you were born emitting, the pure essence of your soul, long before the world, with its well-intentioned but often misguided lessons, taught you that it was simply too much. That subtle sensation you just felt, that quiet ache intertwined with a profound sense of recognition, like a lost melody returning to your awareness. That is not sadness. It is your soul's frequency, your energetic signature, remembering what it came here to receive, what it was always meant to experience. If this transmission has stirred something within you that you find difficult to articulate, a feeling that transcends words, know that the divine love frequency code was meticulously crafted for this exact, pivotal moment in your soul's unfolding journey. It contains 5 sacred Arcturian transmissions, potent energetic downloads designed to gently but effectively dissolve the deep-seated wounds that have been obscuring your divine counterpart's path to you, and to powerfully activate the unmistakable signal that will draw them closer, like a moth to a flame. The link to access this profound resource is waiting for you in the first pinned comment, but heed this warning: it will only remain there for a limited time, as this energy is potent and time-sensitive. Now, let us turn our attention to the true nature of what stands between you and the profound, sacred love that is already written into the very contract of your soul's existence. Because, beloved, it is not a matter of mere time. It is not dictated by circumstance, by the seemingly random turns of fate. It is not a consequence of insurmountable bad luck or karma that is impossible to clear. What truly stands as the gatekeeper between you and your destined sacred union is not external, but internal. It is a series of invisible locks, deeply embedded within your energetic and emotional architecture. And the miraculous truth is, each one of these locks can be opened, not by striving harder, not by attempting to become a more advanced spiritual being, not by transforming yourself into someone fundamentally different from the radiant soul you already are, but simply by recognizing what each lock truly represents and allowing the inherent truth of your being to gently, yet powerfully, turn the key. The first lock, perhaps the most pervasive and insidious, is the worthiness wound. And this wound runs far deeper than most souls consciously realize, primarily because it rarely announces itself with bold, declarative statements. It doesn't stride into your awareness and proclaim, "I do not believe I am deserving of true love." Instead, it artfully disguises itself, often cloaking itself in the guise of practicality. It manifests as a fierce, almost defiant hyper-independence, the insistent, internal declaration that you don't need anyone, that you have managed perfectly well on your own, that you would rather endure the solitude of being alone than risk the vulnerability of truly opening up. It shows up in relationships as an ingrained pattern of overgiving, of pouring your essence out completely, not from a place of abundant generosity, but from a subconscious fear that if you give enough, if you make yourself utterly indispensable, the other person will have no logical reason to depart. You become a master of utility rather than a beloved soul. It surfaces as the persistent attraction of people who are emotionally unavailable, individuals who exist in a perpetual state of semi-presence, because somewhere deep within your core, a part of you has come to believe that this limited availability is precisely what you deserve. The profound, soul-stirring experience of full presence, of being truly chosen, truly seen in your totality, truly and irrevocably stayed for. This sacred intimacy, you unconsciously believe, is a phenomenon reserved for other people, not for you. This profound wound was not born solely within the confines of this single lifetime. For so many of the souls who are resonating with these words, this is a karmic imprint, a deeply etched memory carried from lifetimes where love was consistently conditional, where affection was often withheld like a precious resource, where intimacy was inextricably woven with punishment or the chilling threat of abandonment. Your soul learned a dangerous lesson. Love can be perilous. Love demands a price. Love requires you to shrink yourself, to dim your inherent brilliance, to become less than the magnificent being you are, simply so that the person offering you their version of love does not feel diminished or threatened by your radiant light. But when this lock begins to release its grip, and it releases not through force, but through the gentle power of recognition, through profound compassion for the younger, wounded parts of yourself, through the radical, unwavering act of deciding that you are not here on this earth to times earn times love, but to fully times embody times it, your entire energetic broadcast undergoes a remarkable transformation. You cease to attract those who are perpetually in need of being rescued from themselves. You stop entering rooms with that subtle, almost imperceptible desperation of someone who is perpetually seeking to be chosen. Instead, you begin to carry within you the luminous frequency of someone who is already whole, already deeply loved by the divine, already complete within themselves. And that intrinsic frequency is magnetic, in a way that no carefully crafted strategy, no energetic performance, no amount of external validation ever could be. The second lock is the mirror wound. So many souls enter the sacred dance of relationships with an unconscious expectation. They are searching for someone to fill a void, a perceived emptiness they believe exists within their own being. And when this driving force, this deep-seated sense of lack, dictates the energetic foundation of your connections, you will invariably find yourself drawn to individuals who precisely mirror that internal lack back to you. This is because the universe operates with an astonishing, unerring precision. It delivers to you exactly, and only, what your prevailing frequency is broadcasting. If your internal broadcast is one of incompleteness, of a deep-seated sense that something vital is missing, you will naturally call into your life someone who either reflects your own internal sense of missing pieces, or someone who, for a temporary period, appears to perfectly fill that perceived gap, only to inevitably reveal, through their own limitations or eventual departure, that they cannot possibly be the ultimate source of something that must, first and foremost, be discovered and healed within yourself. Your divine counterpart is not coming to complete you. Let that profound truth settle deep within your heart. They are not a missing piece of a puzzle. Rather, they are coming to times recognize times you, to see within you the radiant wholeness that you have already painstakingly cultivated within yourself, and to stand beside that wholeness, offering their own healed and fully activated self. The sacred mirror dynamic that true divine union embodies is not the desperate merging of two incomplete halves striving to become one. It is the breathtaking recognition between two whole, sovereign beings who see each other across a crowded room, across the vast expanse of time, across a distance that the logical mind cannot possibly measure, and who consciously, with full awareness and unwavering sovereignty, choose to co-create something extraordinary together, something that neither could possibly achieve alone. This lock turns not when you are waiting for someone to validate your existence, but when you actively and intentionally begin the sacred art of choosing yourself so completely, so unconditionally, that you become the undeniable standard by which all future interactions are measured. It is the moment when what another soul offers either rises to meet your own inherent worth and integrity, or it simply does not. And you can experience a profound sense of peace with either outcome, because your own intrinsic wholeness is no longer contingent upon their arrival or their offering. The third lock is the karmic contract that has expired but has never been consciously released. This is the lock that often eludes conscious awareness, as its existence is so deeply veiled, because when a relationship, even one that was profoundly painful or clearly ran its natural course, eventually ends, the energetic cords that bind souls together do not always automatically dissolve. The lessons learned within that connection are indeed integrated. The love that was shared does not simply vanish into nothingness, but the underlying agreements, the invisible contracts between souls that stipulated, "I will learn this profound truth through you," or "You will teach me this vital lesson through our shared pain," or "We will meticulously mirror this specific wound between us until one or both of us awakens." These intricate, soul-level contracts require a conscious, deliberate act of closure. Many of the souls navigating this demanding path are still carrying the subtle yet significant energetic weight of connections that concluded years ago, decades ago, and in some cases, across vast stretches of multiple lifetimes. And this lingering weight is not simply ordinary grief, a natural process of mourning. It is a form of subtle yet pervasive frequency interference, a persistent static within your energetic field that can distort the clear, pure signal you are attempting to broadcast to your destined divine counterpart. It is the subtle, often invisible reason why you can meticulously execute every step of your spiritual journey, can feel healed, open, and unequivocally ready, and yet still perceive an unseen force holding you back from the fullness of receiving your sacred union. The profound act of releasing these expired karmic contracts is not about erasing the love that was real, nor is it about denying the authenticity of the connection. It is about standing in the full sovereignty of your soul and making a clear, unwavering declaration. "I have received everything this connection came to teach me. I deeply honor the lessons it imparted, the growth it catalyzed, and I now consciously release both myself and the other soul from any remaining energetic obligation to continue this specific pattern." That heartfelt declaration, made with absolute sincerity from the deepest chambers of your heart, is one of the most potent and transformative frequency shifts available to you in this lifetime. The fourth lock is your relationship with divine timing itself. And this is often the lock that fractures the most hearts, because the souls who are drawn to this path are frequently the most spiritually aware, the most attuned to the subtle energies of the universe, and yet, even they can inadvertently fall into the subtle trap of using their spiritual awareness as a sophisticated new form of control. They understand the intricate dance of soul contracts. They grasp the mechanics of energy flow. They comprehend that the universe is orchestrating an unfolding purpose. And then, they begin to leverage that understanding to meticulously calculate, to predict, to desperately try and decipher when, and how, and whether the myriad of signs they are observing truly align with their deepest hopes. Divine timing is not a complex puzzle to be solved through intellectual effort. It is a profound act of trust, a sacred surrender into the wisdom of a process far grander than our limited perception. And the fundamental difference between a soul who is deeply aligned with the rhythm of divine timing and one who is actively fighting against its current is not measured by the sheer volume of spiritual knowledge they possess. It is measured by the quality of the deep, abiding peace they experience when they are consciously choosing to do absolutely times nothing, times external to force something into being. The universe is not operating on a delayed schedule. It is operating with an exquisite and absolute precision, and that precision necessitates certain conditions, certain energetic alignments, that you simply cannot always perceive from your current vantage point. The profound preparation that is currently unfolding within your own energetic field, the deep healing, the expansive growth, the clearing of old energetic debris, this is happening simultaneously within the energetic field of the soul who is journeying toward you. Two souls, arriving at a state of readiness from vastly different trajectories, guided by forces that are immeasurably larger than either of you can fully comprehend, moving inexorably toward a point of convergence that your soul already intimately knows, even though your conscious mind cannot possibly anticipate its arrival. You do not need to manage this intricate unfolding. You need to trust it so completely, so unequivocally, that your own internal peace becomes the most powerful, most potent prayer you have ever consciously offered. The fifth and final lock is the bridge between who you have been and who you are profoundly becoming. Because divine union, that sacred resonance of two souls, does not arrive to greet the version of you that was meticulously shaped by pervasive fear, by the constant need for accommodation, by the slow, insidious erosion of your authentic self, in a well-intentioned but ultimately misguided effort to be loved by the wrong people. It arrives to meet the version of you that has consciously, repeatedly, and with unwavering commitment, chosen to return to yourself, to honor your innate sensitivity, not as a weakness, but as sacred, intuitive intelligence, to treat your profound depth not as a burden to be hidden, but as a precious, divine gift, to live, breathe, and embody the unvarnished truth of who you fundamentally are, rather than the carefully constructed performance of who you believed you needed to be to earn love. This is not about the arduous process of becoming an entirely new person. It is about finally, fully, and irrevocably becoming the soul you always were, the radiant being you existed as before. The often harsh interventions of the external world began to shape and condition you. It is the soul before the layers of conditioning. It is the heart before it donned its protective armor. It is the pure, unadulterated love before the pervasive whispers of fear taught you to barricade it behind walls that, ironically, ended up keeping out precisely the love and connection you needed most. When this final lock turns, something truly remarkable, something alchemical, begins to happen within your energetic field. The significant amount of energy that was previously being expended to maintain the performance, to be palatable, to be agreeable, to be safe and unobtrusive. All of that vital energy is now reclaimed and returned to you. And it returns not as mere energy, but as potent magnetism, as an undeniable, radiant luminescence, as the quiet, unshakable, foundational knowing that you are here, you are real, you are profoundly worth knowing and deeply loving, and you are no longer available, not for a single moment, for anything less than the full, unadulterated truth of sacred, soul-deep love. Here is what the universal guides, the luminous beings who orchestrate the grand tapestry of your soul's journey, want you to profoundly understand now, not as mere intellectual information to be processed, but as a truth to be felt deeply within your physical body, within the resonant chambers of your chest, within that quiet, sacred space that exists behind all conscious thought. You are not here by accident. You did not stumble upon this message through random chance. You did not spend years diligently tending this elevated frequency, surviving the inevitable heartbreaks, painstakingly releasing old patterns, and performing the diligent inner work in the unseen darkness, where no one was watching. You did not endure all of that for nothing. The high vibrational beings who stand within the sacred architecture of your soul's destined journey, they see you, They do not just see the superficial aspects of you, the version you present to the world when you are clouded by uncertainty about your own inherent worth. They see the original, divine blueprint. They see the pure, boundless love that you were born carrying within your essence. They see and honor every single moment you consciously chose to remain open when closing off would have offered a far easier, albeit less fulfilling, path. And they are not withholding your sacred union as a punitive test. Instead, they are meticulously orchestrating it as the ultimate gift, a gift that requires the rich, fertile soil of every single experience you have lived through, every tear shed, every lesson learned, in order to fully and magnificently bloom. Your lifetime partner is not some distant entity residing on the far side of the world, completely disconnected from the reality of your lived experience. They are actively engaged in their own profound preparation, their own intricate unlocking of their own internal barriers, their own sacred journey of return to their authentic self. And the closer you draw to the full, unreserved embodiment of your own soul's truth, the clearer, the brighter, the more unwavering your signal becomes, the closer that inevitable convergence point draws. You are not waiting anymore, even if your outward reality has not yet dramatically shifted, because something profound has already shifted within the energetic field. Something deep within you has heard this message and recognized it not as new, foreign information, but as a powerful echo of remembered truth, a resonance of ancient knowing. And remembered truth, beloved, possesses an inherent power to activate and transform that mere learned information can never quite achieve. Tonight, if you feel called to do so, place your hand gently over your heart before you drift into sleep. Feel the steady warmth emanating from it. Sense its unwavering rhythm, its resilient beat, and speak, not as a desperate plea or a hesitant wish, but as a powerful, sovereign declaration. As someone who has diligently done the work, who has held the sacred frequency with unwavering commitment, who is no longer asking for permission to be loved at the magnificent level for which they were divinely made. I am ready. I am open. I am the signal, and I trust the source that guides it. What is eternally mine is already in motion, moving toward me. Before you scroll away, take a deep, centering breath, and if you feel moved to do so, leave just one word in the comments below. A single word that encapsulates what you felt while listening to this transmission. Not what you think about it, not an analysis, but the pure, unadulterated feeling that arose within you. Then, if you feel inspired, find someone else's word and respond to it with the simple, powerful phrase, I see you. That is it. That is the activation. That is the collective field shifting in real time, as hearts decide to stop navigating their longing in isolation and begin the sacred practice of truly witnessing each other instead. If this message has resonated with something deeply real within you, consider sharing it, not because content inherently needs to be amplified, but because there may be someone within your own circle of connection who is carrying this same profound ache in silence, and they deserve to know, with absolute certainty, that they are not imagining the depth and intensity of what they feel. Subscribe if you desire to remain connected to this powerful field of authentic remembrance, because this is not merely a channel for dispensing spiritual information. This is a sacred space of genuine, soul-level remembrance, and there is so much more of this profound homecoming waiting for you. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are precisely where the love of your life is destined to find you. And know this with all your heart. They are already on their way.